es 0.9 por 36 meses, es 28.16 mensuales por cada 1,000 financiados a través de Ford Motor Credit. Asistencia de intercambio para la venta al por menor solo en el XLT. $1,000 de bono en efectivo solo disponible cuando el financiamiento es a través de Ford Motor Credit. La afirmación de las ventas de la marca más vendida basada en las ventas del año calendario 2022, según Ford Motor Company.
La tienda We want to be your store.
Especiales predías festivos en frutas y verduras, papas Roset número 1.
Este octubre Artesia General Hospital está aquí para ayudarla a hacerse cargo de la salud de sus senos. Aproximadamente 1 de cada 8 mujeres en los Estados Unidos desarrollará cáncer de mama. Comprender sus antecedentes familiares y hacerse pruebas de detección puede ayudar a reducir su riesgo y conducir a una detección temprana. Se complacen en ofrecer mamografía 3D avanzada, que proporciona una mayor detección temprana, resultados más precisos y mayor comodidad. No espere. Solicite su mamografía hoy. Las mujeres mayores de 40 años no necesitan la derivación de un médico para programar su examen de detección anual. Visite la mamografía con /artesiageneral.com.
Big O Tires, de propiedad y operación local, tiene la mejor oferta en llantas, frenos, cambio de aceite y más. Desde ahora hasta el 29 de octubre, obtenga 70 para ahorro instantáneo de 100 en 4 neumáticos Pirelli, Goodyear y Cooper seleccionados y en stock. Además, cambios de aceite de mezcla sintética por solo $24.95 y aceite totalmente sintético, cambios por solo $44.95. Estos ahorros no durarán. Haga una cita en línea o diríjase a Big O Tires hoy. Big O Tires, tu equipo de confianza.
Dirígete a tu gran tienda local del 19 al 23 de octubre y ahorra con la mayor venta de la temporada. Si buscas calabazas, consigue las tuyas a $3.99 cada una. 25% de descuento en ropa exterior seleccionada para hombre Wrangler. Wrangler Retro. Compra una y obtén la mitad de descuento y 30% en calzado noble Outfitters. 20 a 25% de descuento en ropa seleccionada para hombres y mujeres. ¿Es usted cazador? Obtén el 10%.
Está bien arriba. Del fútbol europeo, mucha actividad esta semana. A ver, señores, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué fue lo más importante?
Buen fin de semana para todos. Estamos en los jefes en la parte internacional. Vaya noticia que salió hace un par de días y la vamos a platicar junto con otros temas con Santi Vázquez, con Diego Farrell y soy Rodrigo López Jurado. ¿Qué pasa? Declara el ministro del Interior de Francia, para los que nos escuchan, y aclarar qué es un ministro del Interior. En México le llamamos secretario de Gobernación y en Estados Unidos vicepresidente de la República. Bueno, Benzema declara el ministro del Interior de Francia que está confirmado que tiene vínculos con un grupo terrorista musulmán. Una declaración tremendamente grave y una declaración que llama mucho la atención. ¿Quién es esta organización terrorista? Los Hermanos Musulmanes. Los Hermanos Musulmanes es la organización terrorista musulmana más vieja de la historia. No es como Hamas o como Hezbollah, que son dos grupos mucho más jóvenes, ¿no? Pero ¿qué pasa? Benzema declara a favor de Palestina en un tuit hace un par de días y ahora el ministro del Interior le revira así, Gerald Darmanin. Santi Vázquez, una cosa grave, sobre todo esta acusación, ¿no?
Sí, a ver, Benzema ya no está jugando.
The district sees.
Okay, it's Wednesday. That means Dion's Day. Also means Coach's Show. Here with Coach White, I'm Coach Deck, brought to you by Dion's Pizza. Coach, we got the setup.
He's going to fall forward, throw those hands up, and he's in. Touchdown, Tristan Torres, roll blue. There's Xavier Perez. He's got space. One cut.
Followed by Deshaun Young, Coach.
Break a tackle. He's gone. Deshaun Young to the house. Go, Deshaun, go. GR. Have it your way. Roll blue. And, Coach, good job by Deshaun. His touchdown pass earlier.
Tonight, your Goddard Rockets look to continue the District of Dominance as they fly to the Bulldog Bowl to take on the Bulldogs of Artesia High. Rocket Football on Fiera 106.1 FM and online at ksvptv.com is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Business Notions, Calici's Frozen Custard, Central Valley Electric, Dion's Pizzas, Salads and Subs, E&MU Portales and E&MU Roswell, Moppet and Brown Dentistry, Maze Lumber, Oasis Computers, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Plateau, Richland Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram and Richland Chevrolet Buick, Roswell Seed Company, Southwest Printers, Trustmark Roofing, the University of New Mexico, Wakefield Oil, and Wakefield Oil Express. Now, on with the action.
Okay, it's Wednesday. That means Dion's Day. Also means Coach's Show. Here with Coach White, I'm Coach Deck, brought to you by Dion's Pizza. Coach, we got the setup here as usual. Got the ranch, the salad, 3 large pizzas. So we'll get through this as quickly as possible so we could eat this. So again, shout out to Dion's. Thank you for your support for the Goddard Rocket Coaches Show. So Coach White, big win last week, taking the boys down to Las Cruces and beating the Mayfield Trojans. So that's always a tough road trip, and the boys played a great game down there, and always nice to start off 1-0 in district as well.
Yeah, for sure. And, Mayfield is always, a formidable opponent. They're going to fight you tooth and nail. And so, I felt good about it. We went and played on a Thursday night, and so, long trip on a school day. And but I thought the kids responded well, and, overall I thought we played well. We came out early and executed, really well, built a good lead in the first half, and then, the second half was kind of a back and forth affair. And like I say, the Mayfield kids are, of course, well coached, and, they're always going to play hard till the end. That's a program with a lot of tradition, and, so great to, get to 1-0 in district for sure. And, got to move forward, though, pretty quick here with Artesia coming up.
So speaking of Artesia, of course, they've had a phenomenal year. They lose to Roswell last week, but Roswell also has a great football team, and it just speaks to how tough this district is every year.
For sure.
And so, again, Artesia, well-coached team, great program, great team again. Talk about the challenges taking the boys on the road down to Artesia this week.
Coach, what do you say? They're they're loaded. Really good football team. They're coming off a tough loss to Roswell, so they're going to be super motivated. Of course, this is a rivalry game. The next 2 weeks will be, and so the kids are going to play. I think their hardest. They're going to play as hard as they can. In these games, it's just how it is. But again, Artesia, of course, very well coached, and they're a deep football team. They have a lot of depth. They don't have any players that go both ways, and so that always comes into play. And conditioning will be a big deal for us, and physicality. They're big up front. They have a really good offensive line. They like to run the ball. They're very good at running the ball, and then of course they're going to throw the ball. And man, they just have a ton of weapons on offense. Running back, slot receivers, wideouts. I mean, their quarterback is, as good as they come in high school football. And so, we're definitely going to have to play our A game and, take care of business on the road. So we're looking forward to it.
Well, and it's always interesting every year. Of course, we talk about how tough the district is. And then again this year, you have Goddard, Roswell, and Artesia, all in the same district, but also the top 3 teams in the state. And so there's always that interesting dynamic. You have this district season, but then there's always a good chance that everybody's going to play each other again once we get into play.
Oh, no, Coach, no doubt. I mean, and it's been this way for many years. If you're gonna go deep in the playoffs, if you're gonna, play for a state championship or win a state championship, you're gonna have to beat probably both of these teams twice, and they know that just as well. It is what it is, and that's how it's going to match up, and we know that. And so we just want to go play good football and let the chips fall as they may. But absolutely, yeah, you're going to have to play both of the teams, and throw Mayfield in there too. With the 4 of us, you're going to have to play, our district. More than likely, you're going to have to play it twice. So,
and really, this district can make a claim to being the best district just overall in the state. Of course, Artesia beat Cleveland, and then Roswell beats Artesia. We're sitting 1-0 as well, number 3 in the state. Man, this is just a lot of good football down
yeah,
south.
For sure. It'll be exciting to see how it plays out, and I know our kids are looking forward to it, and this is what you work for, starting in the off season and through the summer, and to get to games like these. So we're sure going to be ready to go, and of course looking forward to it. And so I know there will be a good turnout. We always have a really good fan base that travels over to Artesia and supports us. So definitely looking forward to it.
KSVPTV.com 106.1 Fierro. We'll have the game there. Of course, our coaches show brought to you by Dion's Tanner Todd producing. Coach White, head football coach, Goddard Rocket football, making the trip down to Artesia and get down on this pizza, I tell you what. I'm Coach Deck. We will see you Friday night. Roll Blue.
Minor scratch and dent appliances, and we'll help you save 40 to 60% off of MSRP. All come with warranty and personalized service. We also offer parts and service for your existing household appliances. We offer financing and delivery options as well. Don't make that big box store mistake. Come see us at Roswell Appliance Outlet today at 600 South Main in Roswell, or call 575-363-9236.
Roswell Appliance Outlet, a proud supporter of Roswell sports.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome back to the Goddard Rocket pregame show. Now time for your player spotlight.
My name is Roman Carbajal. I'm number 81. I'm a sophomore at Goddard. I play receiver. Out of school, I play basketball. My favorite teacher is Mr. Lamb. My favorite football team are the Dallas Cowboys. My favorite part about being a Goddard Rocket is the brotherhood it brings and the mentality you get from playing football at Goddard.
My name is Deshaun Young. My number is 85. I am a senior, and I play tight end, DN, and Wildcat. I'm also involved in inside of school, wrestling and track. And my favorite teacher is Archuleta. He just he's been by my side since I came and went back. My favorite football team is the Seahawks. Best team out there. Go Droves. My favorite part of being a Rocket is just the fun times with the team, hanging out with my friends, and the life lessons learned from Coach White, and just being a part of this organization is just amazing. And
my name is Bruce Loya. I'm number 88. I'm a junior. I play DN and I play tight end. I'm also involved in basketball, and I ride horses and I have a ranch. My favorite teacher is Coach Roybal. My favorite football team is the Cincinnati Bengals. My favorite part about being a Rocket is not only do they teach us to play hard and be good football players, but they teach us to take pride in what we do and cherish every moment, and it's not always just about you, it's about the team.
All right, I'm Coach White. I'm the head coach here at Goddard High School. I've been here at Goddard. This will be my 22nd year. I'm involved with football as well as powerlifting and FCA. My favorite teacher, I'm going to go back to when I was in school, and my favorite teacher was Coach Baker at Hobbs High School. My favorite football team, of course, is the Goddard Rockets. And my favorite part about being a coach here is, it gives me a chance to touch the lives of, kids from all different walks of life and all different backgrounds, and, gives me a chance to be a mentor to a lot of kids. And those kids, I feel like, are a big part of my life, and they inspire me. So I definitely am proud to be here, proud to be a Rocket.
That's your Goddard Rocket Player Spotlight. Pregame show continues right after this.
ENMU Open House Preview Day for high school students is Saturday, October 28th on campus in Portales. High school students and their parents can get information about admission and scholarships, find out about potential majors, get a specialized campus tour, and have a chance to win great prizes, including a $500 scholarship. Come visit campus and learn about our safe, family-friendly college environment. Sign up today at enmu.edu/open house. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday, to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
Okay, welcome. Here we go. Goddard Rocket football. Making the short 45-minute drive south to the world-famous Bulldog Bowl, Artesia, New Mexico. Artesia already out of the locker room, did their dog pile, waiting on Goddard to arrive.
Yeah, Artesia came out early. We were watching, and even everyone else was saying, well, they're coming out early. Now, here comes the Rockets. They're making their way onto the field tonight.
So Goddard wearing their road whites with navy pants. Artesia all orange black trim. I'm Coach Deck, joined by Mike Winters.
Yeah, I'm the backup tonight. So
there you go.
I'm on the ones and twos, if you stay here. But,
well, with all this nice food up here, I might just let you do this. I'll go find some hot dogs and nachos everywhere here.
I'm within arm's reach of popcorn, so. But big game tonight as district play continues here. Of course, Goddard got their first win in district last week, defeating the Mayfield Trojans on the road. By the way, big thank you to Cool FM in Las Cruces. They helped us out calling that game last Thursday night. And, of course, we all heard what happened here at the Bulldog Bowl 1 week ago tonight as the Roswell Coyotes got the big win here over Artesia. So it kind of sets the table for a pretty big game tonight.
Definitely. You know, that speaking of that big game last week, you know, that was number 1 against number 2, both teams undefeated. Roswell wins that game, and you and I, we were talking off air. I think we're going to see a very motivated and focused Artesia team tonight, sitting 0-1 in district. Goddard 1-0, like you said. So big matchup here tonight. And of course, Artesia really, until last week, had just been rolling through everybody, including beating number 1 5A team Cleveland.
Right.
So Artesia going into last week, you know, late and rightfully so, laying claim to the best overall team in the state of New Mexico, regardless of class. And
absolutely.
So, you know, very good football team. Obviously, explosive offense, great defense, and sort of a tale of two different teams. You have Roswell Goddard, more of a ground and pound team, gonna try to run the clock and get those first downs, keep the chains rolling, try to keep the Artesia offense off the field. And Artesia, it's going to be pedal to the metal, full go.
Yeah, it's going to be, well, like any game, you know, who time of possession and turnovers, just like any other time. If Goddard can ground and pound and keep the Artesia's offense off the field, then they're probably going to have a good shot at winning the end here. But if Artesia does what Artesia does, then Goddard's going to have their hands full tonight.
And Artesia will be starting the game off with the ball. So Goddard will be kicking off here.
Yes, Artesia won the toss.
And something to maybe look for, you know, last week it was in this same situation, and Roswell trying to steal a possession. They went either onside kick or unintentional onside kick that bounced off the front row.
Sure.
And Goddard, that's got to be a strategy for us tonight to try to steal possessions any way we can. And so maybe beware for onside kick here all night.
That's true. Well, they know as well as we do. There's probably going to be a starburst coming here in a minute. So
yeah, and you know, kicking deep to Artesia is always dangerous if you can't get it to the end zone. So here we go. White Northcutt going to kick off for Goddard. It's going to be a short pooch. That's going to be out of bounds. So Goddard trying to avoid that starburst.
That's one way to do it.
Usually Artesia just takes the ball rather than re-kick. We'll see what we do here. And it looks like Artesia is going to make Goddard re-kick. So back it up 5. Wyatt Northcutt, round 2. So the starburst formation for Artesia, it's 5 up front, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 1. And they can do a lot of different handoffs out of that starburst depending on where the ball goes. Wyatt Northcutt's going to tee it up again, round 2. Here we go. He's going to kick this one on the ground. Takes a bounce. Artesia going to field the ball about the 30. One cut. Tries to get up the sideline. Decent return there.
Yeah.
So Artesia is going to take over on the left hash, moving north to south. They will take over on their own 37-yard line. Artesia, led by senior number 39, Nye Estrada, and a whole host of receivers and backs. And Mike Estrada's been slinging it for a while now. He's a great quarterback. Artesia going to start off in their typical 2-by-2 formation. Gun to the left. Goddard in a 4-down look. Artesia going to run wide. Just a base run, wide zone. That's going to be number 28, Galindo. Sorry, 26, Frankie Galindo. Going to be a first down run. Right at the 47. Going to flip the hash, right hash now. Artesia on the ball, not going to huddle. 2-by-2, gun right. Estrada just flipped the play, going to run wide to the left now. There's Galindo trying to get the edge. He does get the edge, but Josiah Castillo does a good job getting off his block, playing that right corner. So 6-yard play into Goddard's territory. Going to bring up a 2nd and 4.
Seems like Artesia's playing a little bit conservative to start this one off.
Well, and probably on a script. They're not huddling at all. They're not looking to the sideline to get a play. They're going to fake that zone, dump it out to the flat on the crossing route. And that's going to be complete to number 17, Isaac Cesares. So they fake the wide zone and then throw the drag to the field. Cesares, nice catch. Artesia down to Goddard's 30. Same formation, still no huddle. Gonna flip the play now. Is run the same play going the other way. Fake the wide zone right, dump it out to the flat to the left. So Artesia, wide zone right, wide zone left. Fake wide zone right, fake wide zone left. And also a 6-yard play on the second play of that series. So 2nd and 4 now. Goddard 25-yard line.
Kind of a mirror image reverse, huh?
Now they're going to run the wide zone to the right there. There's Galindo. Goddard gets off their blocks there. Gary Roybal, Deshaun Young chasing that down. So Artesia running wide so far, trying to use their speed to get wide. Still no huddle. Goddard is able to make a quick sub. 2-by-2. The slots are cutting their splits down a little bit on the right hash. Estrada is going to change the play here. The slot narrows down even more. Straight drop back to pass. Throwing it deep. Nobody there. Good coverage by Alberto Chavez, number 10. So Estrada checks into the play there, throws deep to the end zone. Goddard
was getting good pressure on him too. I think he might have forced him to rush that a little bit.
So this will be a 2nd and 10. So Artesia got the first down on the last play. So 2nd and 10 now. Artesia on the ball, ready to go. Estrada, Goddard showing pressure. Tight man coverage across the board. I think Estrada might. Nope, it's going to be a quick Artesia timeout. So we'll keep it here. So Mike Winters, Artesia, nice opening drive, and then Goddard starting to tighten up a little bit down in the red zone.
Yeah, well, it's just like any other time when you got less turf here. When you get into that red zone here, it's a lot less field to cover, and gives that a chance for maybe them to get a little bit more pressure, turn the screws a little bit on the Bulldog offense here.
So Artesia early timeout. See what they come out. They saw what Goddard was going to do there, showing blitz, showing press man. See if Goddard comes out in the same look. Beautiful night here in New Mexico. Couldn't ask for better weather. Slight wind, probably 60 degrees or so.
Oh yeah, this is
beautiful.
Almost too perfect for football weather. You need a little cold for football.
And we're up here in the nice press box. If the weather was bad, we would be in good shape, but it's not.
Well, we're good.
Option to the left. Estrada's going to pitch it. Goddard, nice tackle out there. George Garcia. Galindo is going to pick up 4. But Goddard had that strung out pretty well. Artesia going to change up the formation. Trips right. Estrada going to roll to the right. Looking for the corner route in the end zone. Not there. He's got a lot of time to throw.
There it is.
So too much time there for Estrada. All the initial coverage was there. He was able to roll right and then almost stop and throw it back against the grain. So the receiver there, I missed the number, but a good job coming open. So Goddard had great coverage initially on that sprint out to the right. Swinging gate, quarterback sneak. And Goddard is going to stop that one.
Interesting.
Good job by Goddard.
Yeah.
So Artesia showed the swing and gate, shifted into the sort of the tush-push look that you see the NFL teams do a lot, and Goddard stopped it. Looks like 6-0 Artesia, opening touchdown drive. We'll take our first timeout. We'll be back.
Check out some of the free holiday savings you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Assorted gallons of Red Diamond iced tea are 2 for $5, and assorted gallons of Blue Ribbon Classics ice cream are $3.98 each. In produce, 5-pound bags of russet potatoes are $1.99 each, and large green bell peppers are 3 for $1. In the meat department, baby back pork ribs are $2.77 a pound, and family packs of fryer breasts are 99 cents a pound. These are just some of the free holiday bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
We're back.
All right, we are back. So Artesia opening drive touchdown 6-0. Goddard stuffed the 2 points. Artesia will kick it deep from the middle. And it's deep. One bounce. George Garcia has to adjust. It's bouncing around.
Oh,
We've got to
wow.
pick it up, and we do. But Artesia flies down, and Goddard's going to take over deep in their own territory. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like it's going to be on our own 2-yard line. It's a good kickoff, and
Yeah.
Mike, that ball just took a bunch of crazy bounces, and then we couldn't pick it up.
Yeah, it was almost one of those comedy bits where the ball was just not, it was hitting the tips and just bouncing all over, and it took a good 3 seconds for him to corral it, and that gave a lot of time for the Bulldog special teams to be on him right away.
So Goddard on their own 2-yard line. But if you're Goddard and you can run your offense, this is a lot of yards we can eat up and chew up clock and get first downs.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So, got to get out of here, though. Dominic Ramirez, senior quarterback. Under center, double wing. Single fullback, motion left to right. Oh, and the ball's down, fumbled snap.
Did they keep it?
Looked like he came out a little early there, tough to say. So Goddard up against it now on our own 1-yard line. We just got to settle down, run the offense.
Just move the pile basically at this point to get some comfort for quarterback, if nothing else. So, if they do have to punt, they got a little room to work with here.
Right. All right, same formation, double wing, single fullback, Ramirez under center. Motion left to right. There's the fly sweep to Silva, makes a cut, breaks a tackle. He has some space on the edge. So Jonathan Silva, good edge run there on the fly sweep. Gets us out of our own end zone there.
Makes it a 3rd and short now.
So it'll be about a 3rd and 3 right on the 10-yard line.
Which is a lot better to deal with than 3rd and long on your own 1.5.
That's right. So good job there. Good blocking out on the edge by Goddard's offensive line. Goddard breaks the huddle. Big 3rd down here. You don't want to punt from your own end zone. Little fullback give. Can we push the pile? We can. And that's going to be a 1st down Goddard. Xavier Perez on the carry. It's an old school fullback give there.
Yeah. I don't think the flag guys changed it down. It's been 1st down the whole time here, so according to the flag guys.
And that will be, well,
they calling it
yeah, it should be 1st down. Okay. So Goddard, 1st and 10 on our own 11. Right hash going south to north, same formation. It's actually a heavy wing, up toss to the left. Silva cuts it back on the toss, fighting for yards. Artesia swarm tackle, going to pick up a couple.
There was a hole there for a minute, but it swallowed up real quick. As soon as he hit that hole, Artesia closed it pretty quick. But for a hot minute there, he had a hole.
And Goddard mixing up the formation a little bit, going a heavy wing look on that one. Aiden Martin, senior for Goddard. Luis Ortiz out there on the line as well. Bruce Loya. Motion left to right from John Silva. Little G dive to Perez. He's got some space fighting for yards. Nice 3-yard gain. Going to bring up a 3rd and 4. So another big 3rd down coming up for Goddard. But Goddard so far, 3 yards and a cloud of dust, which is what we need to do. So 3rd and 4 is going to be on 22-yard line, right hash. Wyatt Northcutt going to split out to the left on this one. Double wing. Ramirez under center. Motion right to left. Going to be a follow. Fighting for yards. Push the pile. It's going to be a 1st down. Goddard. So Dominic Ramirez on the follow. Fake the fullback give. Find some space. Push the pile. So Goddard, opening drive, back-to-back 1st downs, roll blue. Ball's going to be spotted the 27-yard line, right hash. 5:16 in running, 1st quarter. Artesia up 6-0. Goddard putting together a nice drive here, a couple 1st downs. Got to get set. Play clock is running down to 1, and we get it off. Play action, throws it deep to Northcutt. Oh, it's going to be intercepted, and Artesia's got some space. That's number 20, Philip Finley on the interception, and it's going to be a nice return.
Looked like he brought around the 15 there.
And Wyatt Northcutt looked like he was open. And then Finley undercut the pass. So tough break for Goddard. Had a nice drive going, couple 1st downs.
Yeah, starting to build a little momentum.
And a good play call, play action. On 1st down, had a guy open, just couldn't get him. 2-by-2 formation. Estrada, gun right, gonna straight drop back, throws a deep ball deep to the right. And that is caught.
But out of bounds.
So Estrada, the deep ball to the right, to the R receiver there, number 10. Matthew Size, and he caught it, but just out of bounds. So 2nd and 10. Artesia 2-by-2 look, gun to the left. On the right hash, on the 16-yard line, 2nd and 10, up 6-0. Motion right to left. Fly sweep, they're going to give it to the receiver. And he gets off, and he's going to go all the way to the end zone for the touchdown, Artesia. And that is Ethan Kahn. So he's a slot receiver to the right. They're on the right hash. They motion him right to left. They just pitch it to him, let him run wide. He gets a block or 2 on the edge, shows off his speed. That's Kahn all the way to the end zone. 12-0 Artesia. PAT pending. And they're going to shift into that tush push again, and that's a false start. I think you'll see Artesia just kick the PAT now.
Yeah, now they got a little bit more real estate between them. So yeah, it looks like they're.
So it looks like they were going to shift into that same look from the first PAT and then snap it deep to the quarterback and let him run or pass. It's going to be a tricky play, but they jumped. So you'll just see a regular PAT. Snap, kick, and it's either blocked or really low.
Yeah, it looked low.
So PAT is no good. So Artesia, 2 touchdowns, but failed on both PAT attempts. Artesia up 12-0, 4:33 first quarter. We'll be back. Roll Blue.
We'll be back right after this from Richland Motors.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
There's the ramp. We're back. KSVPTV.com, 1061 Fierro. Coach Deck on the road in Artesia. Mike Winters on the mic and the computer.
They let me out of the building. I had to escape.
There you go.
But there's a reason they keep me in the building, so.
So Artesia had an opening drive touchdown, failed PAT 6-0. Goddard had a nice drive going, a few first downs, but then threw an interception. Artesia punches it in, failed PAT again, so make it 12-0 Artesia. Xavier Perez on the return for Goddard. Goddard will take over right at the 21-yard line. So Goddard had some good things cooking there, and then the turnover.
Yeah.
We just got to get back to doing what we were doing, but take care of the ball.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's grind it out, keep going. I mean, they're only down 12, so it's not like, I mean, yeah, they need to get busy, but it's not insurmountable. Still lots of time. We still got 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter here, so.
Have an injury timeout.
Yeah, about to say, it looks like someone is down.
So Goddard player down, and Andrew Aguilar, our trainer's out there, giving him a look. Artesia out there to assist as well.
Absolutely. Hopefully not too serious. Hey, Coach, while we got a second, we want to invite everybody out to the Wool Bowl Monday. There's the citywide school band night, which is Monday night, 6 p.m. at the Wool Bowl. It's a free event, completely free, doesn't cost you a dime. Starts at 6 p.m., and we're going to have pretty much all of our band students all over Roswell. Your Goddard Rocket Band is going to be doing their show called Piggy. The Big Red Band at Roswell High will be doing their show called Dia de los Muertos. Plus, we'll also have middle school bands from Berendo Middle, Sierra Middle, Mesa Middle, and Mountain View Middle School all doing performances as well. So make sure if you got some time, Monday night, after you get home from school and work and everything, pile the family up, head on down to the Wool Bowl and come out for a fun night of band music and root on all of our kids from all over the city.
And that'll be a fantastic show, and that's also exciting for those middle school kids to get to go out and play with the older kids as well, and they'll be loud and proud. And I know just being, a teacher and coach at Goddard, I mean, Goddard's band is just rocking this year, and so Kevin Everett doing a great job as always with those kids.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, we do have an interview we'll play at halftime with the band director here, so stay tuned for that. Also, another thing that's going on here is this week they've had the Great American Rivalry for 2023, and Artesia and Goddard are two of the featured schools for this week. So during the week, they've been doing various challenges and things. The student bodies have been doing a chin-up challenge, and they're going to announce the winner of the school here at I think around the third quarter or something like that. But so that's been, and that's all done through the United States Marine Corps, and so that's been going on with both student bodies here, the Artesia High and the Goddard High bodies.
Yeah, and it was fun at Goddard today during both lunches. The Marine guys are out there. They have the pull-up bar station set up, and a bunch of kids from Goddard just, after they got their Frito pie, they went and knocked out as many pull-ups as they can.
It's a bad time to do it after the Frito pie.
Yeah, I think next year we need to do pull-up day on a non-Frito pie lunch day. Yeah. But
although the burps may push you up there for a little bit of, pushing on out. Looks like our player is getting
walking off on his own power.
Yeah,
there,
absolutely. So that's a good sign. Can you see that number? This is my part. I'm blind. I can't.
That's Xavier Perez coming off for Goddard, so hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, that's a big reason why I can't. My glasses get thicker and I can't see the numbers anymore. So.
Well, I hear you.
Although the Goddard ones are, it's not too bad to read the white, the blue numbers on the white. The black on orange is a little bit tricky though.
So Goddard will take over on their 20-yard line. Double wing, Ramirez under center. Fullback is Payne, and he breaks one tackle. Fights forward, going to pick up one. So Talon Payne replaces Perez, fullback. Ramirez has the play on 2nd and 9. Put up to the 21-yard line. Castillo going to split out wide to the right. Slot is Northcutt to the right. It's actually a trips look. There's a wing there. Fly sweep, Silva. He's got the edge. Trying to break a tackle. Good tackle out there. But Silva's going to pick up a few. Up to the 25-yard line. So big play for Goddard. 3rd down and 5 on the right hash. Looks like Goddard's going to flip the formation. So it's a trips to the left, but the wing and slot are tight, and then a wide split. Motion right to left. Option look. Oh, we missed a block out there.
Yeah, if that block was had, he probably would have had a 1st down for sure, but
Artesia showing some good speed on their defense as well. So good looking play, but Artesia gets off the block, shoots in. Tackle for loss on that one, lose 1. Goddard will have to punt to Artesia. So 12-0 Artesia up, 2:33 and running, first quarter.
you can see how Goddard's trying to keep possession, keep more minutes, keep that offense off the field as much as possible.
Yep. Northcutt gets the punt off. Artesia went after it. It's a pretty good punt. Good hang time. Artesia catches it on the fly, makes a good cut. He's got a little bit of space. That's Armendariz for Artesia. So decent punt, but better return. Makes a couple guys miss.
Looks like he's going to be out at the 42 maybe of Artesia.
Looks like... Where are they going to spot it?
It looks like 42.
Artesia's backing up a little bit, and there's actually a penalty on the play.
Okay. I didn't see the yellow flag.
I didn't see a yellow flag either. Which looks like tonight it might be a pink flag.
For breast cancer awareness.
For Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but nonetheless, I didn't see a pink flag either.
No. They're taking their time trying to get this one right. I wonder if there's some confusion on where he went out.
So it's going to be a personal foul on Goddard.
So something happened on the sideline there that we didn't see. Somebody got chippy.
Yeah, or possibly a late hit or helmet to helmet.
Either way, that's a big penalty, and that's going to really put Artesia in good territory with that penalty.
So the ball will be spotted now on Goddard's
32, looks like.
27, I'm sorry. 27, right hash. Artesia 2x2 look, Estrada in the gun. The back is to the right. It's going to be a straight drop back pass. Throws the out to the left. It's complete to number 17, Isaac Cesares. And there's a... Okay, Mike, I do see that flag.
Yeah, that one I saw.
And that's going to be holding on Artesia.
So
both teams trading penalties there. Bring up a 1st and 20 now. Back to the 37-yard line of Goddard, right hash. So we'll do that first down again.
I was about to say, we were almost at the point where we started at the beginning of this drive.
Yeah, pretty well. So 12-0, 2:01. The clock is stopped, first quarter. Artesia, 2-by-2 look. Estrada, gun to the right. He shifts the back over late. Straight drop back pass. Goddard rushing for a little bit of pressure. He's going to step up in the pocket, throw it deep. The ball is deflected and knocked down by Josiah Castillo.
He did a great job of breaking that up there. That was credit to him on the coverage there. That was a great play by him.
So Estrada felt the pressure, stepped up in the pocket, throws a deep ball. It's a post to the outside receiver to the field. And he was open briefly, but then Josiah Castillo, good track, good close, knocks it out, make it 2nd and 20. Same look, 2-by-2, gun to the right, the slot to the fields, down a little bit. Screen, and then Artesia drops it. So screen back into the boundary, back into Artesia's bench. Intended for Galindo. Bring up a 3rd and 20. This is a big play for Goddard's defense. Trying to get a stop.
Yeah, their defense is getting a little momentum on this drive.
Artesia, real quick huddle. It's going to be empty. That's a trips to the left, twins to the right. Estrada in the gun. Goddard showing a 3-down look. Little twist up front from Goddard. Estrada going to step up, throw it deep, and it's incomplete.
He was open.
And that's real tight along the sideline. So even if he did catch it, it was going to bring up a 4th and long. So 4th and 20 now. I think you'll see Artesia go for this.
Well, it's kind of a...
Artesia's the type of team that 4th and 20 doesn't bother them too much.
And they're really too far for field goal, but
yeah,
it'd be a very short punt, too.
And you're up 12, and the defense is playing well. Now, you may not want to show what your best 4th and 20 play is either, but...
Well, there's a very good chance these two teams will see each other in the near future.
I think Coach Maupin is going through all those scenarios now, and looks like he's going to let the clock run down to 1, call a timeout.
Don't they have a whole section of the playbook for 4th and 20?
Usually, or just long situations. Definitely.
Let me go to my 4th and 20 section of the playbook.
So Goddard's defense shows out on those 3 plays, brings up a 4th and long, timeout on the field. So, like you said, go to the back of the playbook for this one.
Well, and you wonder if they're just maybe they're thinking about trying to draw them off sides or something. But even then, that still wouldn't give them enough to.
Yeah, maybe a quick punt.
Mm-hmm.
You look like you're going for it and then just punt.
Yeah. Of course, they may have wanted to see what Goddard was going to do on defense, and they got to look, and now they're going to decide what they're going to do.
So if you're Goddard, you obviously want to knock it down. You don't want to intercept the ball if it's a jump ball type situation.
Sure. Keep all the Bulldogs in front of you, basically.
So Goddard on that 3rd and 20, just rushed 3, played coverage. See what we do here. Looks like it's going to be a man matchup outside, 2-by-2, gun to the right. Goddard showing 3. Actually, Goddard showing 4, and they're going to show 3. Nope, they're going to show 4 late. And it's a deep crossing route, and he's open. It's going to be a 1st down. Breaks a tackle, trying to get to the end zone. So Artesia hits the deep over route, and he had time to throw.
Now they're looking like about the 5.
Yep, so a big play by Artesia on 4th and 20. Tough break for Goddard. Not getting the stop on that one. Artesia on the ball, ready to go. 2-by-2 look. Out route to the slot, and it is caught for a touchdown. Kahn just runs the out. Make it 18-0 Artesia. That's a tough sequence for Goddard. You play good defense on the first 3 plays, get to 4th and 20. Give up the long pass.
Yeah.
Now Artesia touchdown.
But obviously they played a little prevent there. They didn't send a lot of pressure, and And, I mean, they had their guys out there. They just did a good job of finding the open man there.
Yep. Artesia going for 2. 2-by-2 look, gun left. Estrada. Straight back. It's complete, but flag on the play. Little pivot route. Fakes the out, turns back in. See what the penalty is. So hold on Goddard, penalty declined. Conversion good. Make it 20-0, Artesia.
You want to keep it here? You want to take a quick break? Or
we can take a quick break, sure.
All right. 1:16 left in the first. Your Artesia Bulldogs are up 20-0 over the Goddard Rockets. We'll be back after this from Fergie.
The Fergalicious boys can keep you hot this winter. Fergalicious. Oh yeah, it's getting cold out there, and Fergie's Plumbing and Heating has what you need to keep things hot in your home. They can come by and winterize your pipes and check your insulation, and you know they'll do it with nothing but love. Oh yeah, baby. Call the Fergalicious boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating at 622-2660. When you need it hot, Fergie's is on the job. Fergalicious.
So Artesia up 20-0 in the first quarter. Goddard has made a few plays tonight, but a couple mistakes have cost us. We had an interception that killed a nice drive. And then the defense had Artesia in a 4th and 20, gives up a long pass. So we just got to keep playing our game, but just clean up some of those other mistakes.
And really Goddard's second possession there, they were pinned deep, and it's really hard to get your offense going when you're just trying to get out of the end zone. So, you know, they did actually a good job at getting out at least to get some room to punt it.
There's a deep kickoff, and that's going to be a touchback. So there's a penalty on the PAT. And then Artesia is able to kick off deep. Goddard will take over on the 20.
Which I think right now they'll take that.
Definitely.
You know, even still, Artesia's running the ball a lot more than I kind of expected. They always seem to be that, you know, air it out and chuck it, and they've, you know, they're doing a great job. But I mean, they seem like they're, you know, playing a little conservative tonight.
And they have a very big offensive line, very good.
Yeah.
And that's what makes, you know, usually the best teams from Artesia are balanced.
Yeah.
And that's definitely this year's team. Ramirez under center, toss to the left. Silva, he bounces that.
Wow.
Tackle for loss.
They are just getting into Goddard's backfield right now.
Loss of 4, 21, David Hammond on the tackle for Artesia. Loses 4, 2nd and 14.
Goddard needs to get something to do a momentum shift, some kind of play, and then that's the beauty of football. One play turns it all around. You know, they get a big pitch here, or a defense gets a big turnover, and next thing you know, momentum shift. And
definitely.
This one's all Goddard.
Goddard showing a spread look, trips right, gun right. Ramirez going to sprint out to the right. And he faces a big hit, incomplete pass.
Yeah, he got a greeting.
Big hit out there. Missed the number. He was trying to find Castillo. Artesia playing tight defense out there. .23 seconds left, first quarter. Goddard spread look, 2-by-2. Gun to the right. Ramirez back there with Silva. Blitz from Artesia. Throws it up for Castillo. Interception. Rascon, the interception for Artesia. So he threw it deep to a spot. The receiver didn't run super hard, it looked like. Or he broke off the route thinking it was a comeback.
Yeah, it did seem like there was a miscommunication there between the receiver and QB on the play.
So Artesia interception, and this is if you're Goddard, this is exactly what you don't want, is turning the ball over.
That's their second of the game.
So defense, we got to step up big here.
Last thing you want to do is give Artesia any kind of advantage. They'll take advantage of it.
Estrada, straight drop back. And that ball is complete. Wow. To Armendariz. No, I'm sorry, Galindo.
And he was covered. There was 3 Rockets right near him.
Yeah, so great ball by Estrada, and there's another flag.
I don't know, this might be coming back.
Coming back.
See with the hold.
A lot of flags. And this crew does throw a lot of flags throughout the year.
This, I believe I heard him say his crew's from Roswell.
Yes, they are. So that's, I don't know how many penalties, I'm not keeping track, but probably at least 8 or so combined in the first quarter. Artesia, 1st and 20. Run right up the middle.
Man.
Galindo, the ball's out. Fumble, and Goddard is going to get it.
Yeah, Goddard got that one.
So exactly what Goddard needed to do. We had to get a stop there.
That's going to, well, they're going to have 2 seconds left in the quarter here.
Sebastian Bills in there. I missed who hit that. It was a host of Goddard players. We need some instant replay here, Mike.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen, see if I hear, but everyone else, I don't think they caught it either. I'm trying to listen.
I think Sebastian Bills for Goddard was in on that one. So big stop for Goddard. We had to have that one.
Absolutely. This is exactly that momentum shift type stuff. If they can build some momentum off this, we got a ball game.
So Artesia up 20-0, 2 seconds left in the first quarter. This will be the last play of the first quarter, barring a defensive penalty. Handoff up the middle, no gain to Payne. So we'll flip the field. We'll have the start of the second quarter whenever we come back. KSVPTV.com, 1061 Fierro, Goddard Rocket Football, Roll Blue.
We'll be back right after this from Maupin and Brown Dentistry.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Check out some of the pre-holiday savings you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Assorted gallons of Red Diamond iced tea are 2 for $5, and assorted gallons of Blue Ribbon Classics ice cream are $3.98 each. In produce, 5-pound bags of russet potatoes are $1.99 each, and large green bell peppers are 3 for $1. In the meat department, baby back pork ribs are $2.77 a pound, and family packs of fryer breasts are 99 cents a pound. These are just some of the pre-holiday bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
There's the ramp. We're back. Start of the second quarter. Artesia up 20-0 over Goddard. But Goddard forces a big turnover, forces a fumble. Goddard's the best field position of the night. 2nd and 10 on our own 36-yard line. Now we are going north to south. Bone backfield, split to the left, toss left. Nate Reed breaks a couple tackles. Pick up about 4.
Just churn them legs and grinding out them yards.
So Nate Reed, number 27, getting the carry on the toss. 3rd and 6 from Goddard's own 39. Be on the left hash. And they're stopping the clock, not sure why. Not sure why the clock stopped there.
No.
And then they still haven't restarted it. Maybe not sure.
I think the refs are still kind of talking about it. Oh, he's asking for a change in the clock.
I mean, it's the first play of the second quarter, so it starts at 12 minutes.
Right.
And it's 11:35. So you wanted 11:41.
Oh, now it's at 11:41, yeah. So I guess they
put 6 seconds back on anyways. Not sure what that was. Okay, Bone. Split receiver to the right, toss to the right. Silva turning his legs. He's going to pick up one. So 4th and 3. I think you'll see Goddard go for this.
Yeah, down 20 and 4th and short. That's, I think at this point almost have to.
Definitely Goddard. If we can pick this up, get into Artesia territory, put together a drive. All right, here we go. 4th and 4, Bone backfield. North cut, split to the right. Trying to draw Artesia off sides. Now Goddard timeout. We'll see if Goddard still goes for it. I think we still will.
I think so too.
But just trying to get Artesia to jump there, take the easy 5.
Yeah. You want to keep it here or you want to take a break?
Let's keep it here.
All right.
Well, Mike, what are your thoughts so far?
So far, it's if it wasn't for the turnovers, this game would be close. And and we kind of said it. I mean, it's true in any game, but if it wasn't for the turnovers, this would be a ball game. Like Goddard has had a little momentum. They've got that turnover of their own. They just got to.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Bone backfield. We try to get Castillo. Artesia showing pressure, little pitch. Here comes Artesia, good cut. There goes John Silva, first down, Goddard.
Nice
play. And he was one broken tackle away from a huge gain.
The big boys did a good job of moving the pile and creating a lane for him, so he had that whole side to clear up to, and he had a nice gain off that.
Really good-looking triple option there. Dominic Ramirez running the option, fakes the give, reads the defender, pitch, and then Silva made his guy miss out in the open field, accelerate, first down.
Yeah, that could have been 6 easy.
Bone, split left, but narrow. It's heavy Bone to the left. Now toss left. Reed trying to get the edge, and Artesia.
They couldn't keep that edge.
So Goddard running wide on that one. Artesia showing off their speed on defense. Loses 5.
Yeah, there were some big bodies moving pretty quick there too. Defensive ends there had some lumber underneath them.
Spread package coming in for Goddard. I see Gary Roybal checking in. Castillo, Alberto Chavez, North cut. Gonna be trips right, gun right. Ramirez in the shotgun. Late blitz from Artesia. Quick screen to Castillo. He dropped it, or almost dropped it. Had to regather it. Then takes a big hit.
I think that one hurt a bit. He's a little slow getting up.
Maddox Chavez out there playing on the O-line. Football guy, shot put guy. Daniel Moreno, number 78. Blaze Dean, 51. Luis Ortiz, left guard. Aiden Martin, center. 2-by-2 look spread for Goddard. Gun left. Ramirez in the shotgun. Straight drop back. Trying to step up in the pocket.
Some flags come out.
It's going to be a hold on Goddard. And that's on 3rd down, so I think you'll see Artesia decline the penalty.
Yep.
So Goddard will have to punt this one, 4th and long. So again, Artesia's defense coming up with a stop. Goddard's offense just can't quite put together a full drive. We get a couple first downs, and then
Artesia's defense was swarming on that series. They were just, it seemed like every time, it's almost whenever Goddard, they were in the backfield before some of the running backs were getting there.
Artesia, they're going to come after this one. Here they come. Almost blocked. Good punt by Northcutt to get it off one bounce. Artesia fields it. He's going to run wide. Nope, he's going to cut it back. Goddard swarms, so good punt, good coverage. He's down, but the officials got to blow the whistle. They didn't blow the whistle.
And those guys aren't stopping until they hear the whistle.
Josiah Rodriguez. So Goddard made the tackle, and then no whistle. So Artesia gets up again, keeps running, gets tackled again. Officials late whistle on that one. Everybody just kept playing after the initial tackle. Could have been a fumble on that.
I was hearing someone, I didn't see it on there. Oh, I thought he got a piece of that.
There's an out route. Out route complete to Cazares. Nice catch there. Minimal gain. 7 yards. So nice first down throw there. Bring up 2nd and 3. Artesia 2-by-2 look. Gun to the left on the right hash. Going north. Estrada straight drop back. Throw the slant to the outside receiver. Good throw. Good catch. First down. Juan Diego Duran. And Juan Diego Duran is an outstanding track athlete as well. He'll be trying to break Artesia's school record in the Open 400 this year. He almost got it last year.
So he's gonna
Little corner route from the slot receiver. It's good. Does he stay in? He does, but then he trips on the 30-yard line. Good catch by Cazares. So smash combination, outside receiver hitch, inside guy corner route. Good throw, good catch. First down Artesia into Goddard's territory. 2-by-2 look, gun right. No huddle. Estrada calling out the play. Narrow down the slot for some pass protection. Estrada straight drop back, slot fade.
Nobody home.
Flag on the play. They're going to get...
Oh, they're going to call pass interference?
Yeah, they're going to get Goddard on... I don't know if he held him or if it's pass interference. We'll see which one they call.
Holding.
It's going to be holding.
That would explain why there was no one at the end of that ball there.
Yeah. Well, and that's how you have to play, Artesia. You have to play aggressive, get your hands on.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we just got too many hands on there.
Absolutely. Well, I would imagine, I mean, just like NFL, you could probably make that call on every play if you wanted to. Like holding or pass interference.
It's definitely a gray area, especially in the NFL, like you say.
Absolutely.
Because one interesting thing about the NFL, they have enough officials to watch every eligible receiver on every play. So you have one official watching every route, and
not so much here.
A lot of gray area in the NFL. We definitely held them on that one, I think. And there's going to be a deep shot, good coverage, but good catch. Touchdown. Artesia, what a throw, what a catch, and that is to Ethan Kahn. So Estrada to Kahn, that's the second time that they've hooked up today. So Artesia rolling, capitalizing on Goddard mistakes on offense, and Artesia showing tonight why many people think they are the best team in the state of New Mexico.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're playing lights out tonight.
Swinging gate, 2-point conversion's good. They go in motion, direct snap to the up back, push the pile and in. So Artesia making up for their 2 early missed PATs. Make it 28-0. We'll be back for a kickoff. Goddard down 28-0. We'll be back for the kickoff.
We'll be back right after this from Fergie's Plumbing and Heating.
The Fergalicious boys can keep you hot this winter.
Fergalicious.
Oh yeah, it's getting cold out there, and Fergie's Plumbing and Heating has what you need to keep things hot in your home. They can come by and winterize your pipes and check your insulation, and you know they'll do it with nothing but love. Oh yeah, baby. Call the Fergalicious boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating at 622-2660. When you need it hot, Fergie's is on the job.
Fergalicious. And welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl here as we're getting ready for kickoff. As Artesia scored again, now 28-0 with 7 minutes here in the first half.
Yeah, Artesia showing their might so far tonight, ranked number 1 most of the year until their loss last week, but, definitely still making argument they're best team in the entire state. And they look at tonight. Here's Goddard on the return. Castillo makes a cut, makes another man miss, trying to get the sideline. He's going to get out to the 20. So Goddard, same story like what we said going into the last drive. We've got to minimize mistakes. We've had too many penalties and a couple turnovers. Whenever we just run the offense, we've done a lot of good things. We got to get going here.
Sure. Yeah, now's the time. If they could just get a good drive together.
And of course, Artesia's defense has a big part in that too.
Absolutely.
They've had a great defense all year, and they're showing it tonight. A lot of speed, a lot of pursuit to the ball, like they always do.
Absolutely.
So Goddard, we just got to get something going and feeling good here. Double wing, motion left to right, fly sweep to Silva, and there's some of that Artesia speed again flying in. That's number. Josiah Rodriguez for Artesia, number 20. And Goddard, on some of these first down plays, we've lost yards, and we can't get in second and third and long situations. So.
No. Yeah, that's been part of the problem is they've been deep almost the whole game. They haven't had a chance to really dig into the playbook. They've had to kind of play from behind or play from digging out of a hole every drive.
Motion left to right, play action pass. Dominic Ramirez. Oh, that's another interception. So it was a sprint right, fake the fly sweep, kind of like a bootleg. And there just wasn't anybody there, and he tried to drill. Silva was open maybe for a split second. He tried to drill it in there.
Yeah, I think he tried to force that in there. But that's what happens when you're down and you're trying to make something happen here. Yeah. You're going to do things that are a little bit riskier. Because say that hole opened a little longer, he's a hero. You know what I mean?
Artesia will take over on Goddard's 28-yard line left hash. 2x2. Gun to the right with Estrada and Galindo. Kahn, the slot to the field. He's going to widen a split out. Now it's going to be a false start on Artesia.
That's the one thing I think Artesia's been having trouble with tonight is penalties. They've committed quite a few in the first half.
Yeah, by their standard, they've definitely had too many, especially at home. Base run up the middle, Galindo, nice gain, but Goddard, Payne, George Garcia as well in there on the tackle. So they don't quite get the penalty yardage back, or maybe they did exactly. So bring up a 2nd and 10. Artesia on the ball, ready to go. 2-by-2 look, gun right. Estrada, straight drop back. He gets the edge. He's looking to run. Going to throw it to the right and incomplete pass. Estrada did a good job escaping the pocket, and then George Garcia started to chase him down, and good coverage out there from Gary Roybal, I think it was. 3rd and 10, Artesia on Goddard's 28-yard line left hash. Be a trips look now. Trips right to the field. Gun to the left. That's complete. Break a tackle down to the Goddard's 5-yard line. Isaac Cazares.
He was wide open right in the
So as a
middle.
trips right, the inside receiver runs an out. Number 2 receiver runs a dig. Estrada hits him. Oh, the snap is bad. Estrada's got to run back and get this. And he picks it up, and then Goddard with a huge sack on the missed snap. I don't know if it was early or low. But you don't see Artesia do that too often.
No, but that was a big boost for the Goddard Rocket defense here, as that puts them out of the red zone, I think.
You also don't see too many 2nd and goals from the 22.
Yeah. Yeah, they went from in the 5 to just outside the red zone on that one. The flag guy doesn't change the downs. It's been first down the whole game almost. Now it's 2nd.
Does it a little late, doesn't it? 2-by-2, gun right. 2nd and goal from the 22 left hash. Estrada, pressure. Oh, and there's a nice pass breakup by Wyatt Northcutt. So Goddard showing pressure, man coverage. Little skinny post from the inside receiver. Northcutt breaks on it. Good job, Wyatt Northcutt breaking that up. Going to be 3rd and goal from the 22.
Now this begs the question, if they don't do anything here, they're going to go for it on 4th because they're right in that area. Do they have a field goal kicker at this point? Or
might be a screen time for Artesia, 3rd and long. Straight drop back. There's that same route that they got the first down on earlier. A little dig route from the number 2 receiver inside. That's complete down to the 7.
I'm imagining a go there.
Yeah. So more manageable 4th and goal now from the 7 for Artesia. Pretty well their whole offense is open to him now. So Goddard had tight coverage on that one. Just a good catch. I think that was Cesares again. Trips left, gun right. Goddard showing pressure. Straight drop back, slant to the outside receiver, and 2 flags on the play. Holding on Goddard. And that's Roybal playing tight press coverage, and so we're way far away from that one. So tough to tough to really see. But the sideline official threw a flag, and the end zone official threw one. And of course, 4th and goal. Goddard just trying to play, just get hands on, play aggressive.
Absolutely,
I like the play. It's got to come off.
By the way, you're listening to 106.1 FM Fierro, KPZE, Carlsbad, Artesia, and Roswell, New Mexico.
4th and goal now from the 4. 2-by-2, Estrada, gun left, pressure, Goddard, sweep wide to Artesia. Can he get in? He does. That's going to be Kahn, another touchdown. So the fly sweep there on 4th and goal. Motion the slot right to left. Little forward touch pass. It's not a handoff, so it's technically a pass. So Estrada will get credited with a touchdown pass on that one. Artesia swinging gate. And they're going to shift into their PAT formation. Snap, hold, kick, low, but no good.
Got a piece of that one again, maybe?
So Artesia, this might be why we've seen them
not go for two every time.
Yeah, go for two out of that swinging gate a lot. Is they've kind of struggled on their kicks a little bit. That's the second one that's been low, and the second one that's been no good as well.
Sure.
So now their kickoffs have looked good, but maybe that's why we're seeing them go for it so often. I don't know.
Yeah, that's from the outside looking in, that's what it looks like to us. But absolutely,
34-0 Artesia, and Goddard just hasn't been able to sustain anything going. Just some good drives on offense, couple first downs, but then we just have a few turnovers.
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
It's.
We still got another 3:43 left here in the first half.
Artesia obviously showing why they're one of the best teams in the state, and maybe one of the best teams Artesia's ever had as well.
Well, I'm willing to bet they came in this game tonight with a bit of a chip on their shoulder.
Definitely.
That left a bad taste in their mouth. Roswell coming to their house and taking care of business. They got a point to prove tonight.
And speaking of Roswell, playing Mayfield tonight, so maybe we can get some score updates on Roswell Mayfield.
Try to dig around there.
Here's a deep kick. No, it's going to be short. Little pooch to the left. Goddard fields that, and I think the ball might be out. I think that's a fumble on the kickoff. Who's got it?
They're still pulling everybody out the pile.
It's going to be Goddard ball, but the ball came out, so good job by Goddard jumping on that. So Roswell Mayfield, we'll track down that score, or if you're watching that, let us know. I guess I can check my phone here.
Yeah, it's going to go.
I might have an update.
Try to do this without making a bunch of noise. Apparently someone.
So Roswell, they'll be number 1 in the state after beating Artesia last week.
Yes.
But it's like you said, I mean, all these teams got a chance to play each other again in the playoffs. So.
Oh yeah.
But a huge win for Roswell High School last week at the Wool Bowl down in Roswell. And Artesia locked in and motivated and fired up today in this one.
Let's see here. See if I can get a score. Looks like Roswell is up 28-0 with about 12 and a half left in the second.
And is that game? That's in Roswell.
That game is at the Wool Bowl. Okay. Yeah.
So Roswell at home, up 28-0 over Mayfield. Artesia up over Goddard, 34-0. 3:33 to go, second quarter. Option right, pitch to Silva.
Man, it came loose.
And the ball's loose.
Oh, he got to get it. He may have got in there and got it.
I think Artesia is going to recover that one.
I thought that Rocket player squeaked in there at the last second and swiped it from him.
So Artesia, their corners have done a good job getting off of blocks and playing run support. And they do it on that one on the option and come up and force a fumble. Artesia will take over on Goddard's 17-yard line. I think that's Goddard's 4th turnover.
It's killing them tonight. The turnovers have been the reason they are down 34 points right now. That is the reason. They got to work on ball security here for the second half.
So timeout on the field. We can take a quick timeout as well. We'll come back for this Artesia possession.
All right, we'll be back after this from Moppin and Brown Industry.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Moppin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Moppin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Moppin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
All right, we're back. Goddard, Artesia up 34-0. And with the ball.
Yeah, they just, after Goddard just committed, their 4th turnover of the half here. So taken back. And then all these have been deep in their own territory, too, which is a double whammy.
Goddard showing pressure. Man across the board. Deep ball. Little wheel concept, and that's going to be caught for a touchdown. Oh.
Nope, he said he dropped it. Or an incomplete. Must have squeaked out at the end there.
He must have dropped it because I think his feet were in, but good coverage down there. A little switch release combination. Like a quick wheel.
I don't know. It sounded like I was saying that he may have been out of bounds, but it looked like he was all in orange to me there. I didn't, because out here at the stadium they have that checkered for the outside.
Yeah.
His feet were all in the orange.
Blitz, screen. There's Galindo, and he's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now it's official.
So 40-0 Artesia. Just an avalanche of Artesia football tonight, capitalizing on too many Goddard mistakes. We just can't get going. But again, Artesia showing why they're one of the best teams in the state.
Absolutely, yeah. They are playing lights out right now, and Goddard is trying, but they just can't. They can't get out of their own end of the field, and it's just been really tricky for them to do anything.
Yeah,
because the pressure's been on them the whole time on both sides of the ball.
Snap, hold, kick, and that one
was good. I think.
Is good.
That was his first high kick there.
So PAT's good. Make it Artesia 41-0. We'll be back for the kickoff. KSVPTV.com 1061 Fierro for all you truckers out there, and Coach Deck with Mike Winters.
All right, we will be back after this from Big O Tires.
Big O Tires, de propiedad y operación local, tiene la mejor oferta en llantas, frenos, cambio de aceite y más. Desde ahora hasta el 29 de octubre, obtenga 70 para ahorro instantáneo de 100 en 4 neumáticos Pirelli, Goddard y Cooper seleccionados y en stock. Además, cambios de aceite de mezcla sintética por solo $24.95 y aceite totalmente sintético. Cambios por solo $44.95. Estos ahorros no durarán. Haga una cita en línea o diríjase a Big O Tires hoy. Big O Tires, tu equipo de confianza.
Okay, here we go. Artesia will be kicking off south to north. Artesia up 41-0 in the second quarter. 3 minutes on the clock.
Oh, he bobbled it.
George Garcia gets it, trying to break a tackle. Breaks one, breaks two.
May got back to the 10.
And again, the ball's bouncing around. We're having trouble fielding that. So Goddard will take over on our own 10. And the clock is running. So it is a running clock situation.
And that's kind of the second time tonight that's really killed them, where they've had trouble tracking that ball off the kickoff.
Yeah.
And by the time they do track it, there's orange right there next to them.
Bone backfield, north cut, split to the right. Ramirez under center. Artesia showing pressure. Lead to the left. Reed breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Going to be first down, Goddard.
Nice.
Nice run on a lead play to the left. Nate Reed.
Just build off of that. Keep moving the ball slowly but surely. And
good blocking up front there. Big boys, Aiden Martin, Blaze Dean, Luis Ortiz, Maddox Chavez.
Imagine coaches preaching fundamentals at this time right now.
Bruce Loy out there as well. Dan Moreno. There's Silva. Good cut. Another first down, Goddard. Goddard putting together a nice drive, back-to-back 10-yard runs.
Yeah. Be nice if they get some success before we go into half here. Give them something to work with for the second half.
Castillo checks on for Goddard. Ramirez calling the play in the huddle. Bone backfield. Ramirez under center. Castillo split to the left. Play action pass. Deep ball to the left. Castillo in coverage. That is incomplete. Good ball. Good ball. Good coverage. Just couldn't come down with that one. 45 seconds and running. 2nd and 10 now, Goddard on their own 32, left hash.
At this point, we will have a running clock for the second half, barring a Goddard touchdown here in the next 30 seconds.
Bone, lead to the left. Reed got another nice run. Pick up about 8 yards. Lead play to the left out of the Bone backfield. 20 seconds and running. Let's see if Goddard can get off another play here, or if we'll use a timeout. We'll see. Looks like this is going to run out unless we can break the huddle down to 8 seconds. Goddard breaks the huddle quick. I think we can get one more off here.
Gonna be close.
Last play of the first half. Toss right.
Just got it off.
First down run, but that'll be the end of the first half. So Artesia, a big first half over Goddard. Great offense, great defense. Goddard having trouble getting things going on the road against one of the best Artesia teams that you'll ever see. So we'll see that we'll check the halftime adjustments. Hopefully Goddard can come out in the second half and get something positive going. So halftime show, we'll have Mr. Everett on with Mike Winters doing an interview about Goddard's band and the stuff they have coming up. And we'll go find some concessions and some more food and just have a time.
Drown our miseries and hot dogs and popcorn.
So we'll see in 15 minutes.
Well, actually, we'll take about a 3-minute break here, and then we'll come back, and they may be doing something here at the half with the big rivalry 2023.
I think they said it's in between the 3rd and 4th quarter.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break, and then what we'll do is I'll come back real quick, and then we'll get into our interview. But I'm trying to kind of see what they're going to do on the field. Maybe we'll have some bands to show you or something here. So
here we go.
Break, and we'll be back. You're listening to Goddard Rocket Football right here on 106.1 FM Fierro.
Hey, this is Jennifer from Trustmark Roofing. Every storm chaser's worst nightmare. You know storm chasers, those out-of-town roofers that descend on neighborhoods after big storms. They come in, do a crummy job, then poof, they're gone forever. Well, a few years ago, our area had a hailstorm, and right on cue, storm chasers showed up. I was driving home from work one evening and saw one talking to an elderly lady on her porch. I said, "Not today, buddy." I did a U-turn, pulled in the driveway, and walked right up to them. I warned the woman who they were talking to, and I chased away the storm chaser. The woman's daughter called me later and said a storm chaser ripped them off a few years ago. She thanked me for stopping this one and chose Trustmark for her roof. Trustmark Roofing. Every storm chaser's nightmare. Every homeowner's champion. Call today for your 20% off coupon for our spring and roof gutter maintenance service. 575-755-ROOF or visit TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
October is National Cooperative Month, and as a Central Valley Electric Cooperative member, you are much more than just a customer. You're a co-op owner. At CVE, we are here to power your life so you can do all the things you need to grow. We are better when we grow together. It's National Co-op Month, and CVE wants to thank our members for being the heart of the co-op. Thank you for being a co-op owner and a customer of Central Valley Electric Cooperative.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
And welcome back to the Bulldog Bowl. It is halftime here at as your Goddard Rockets are trailing the Artesia Bulldogs by a score of 41-0. While you visually get to enjoy the Artesia High Band, what I got for you is an interview I had with the band director, Mr. Kevin Everett, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Goddard High Band, which, by the way, you can see this Monday. They're going to have a citywide school band night at the Wool Bowl, 6 p.m., free event. Bring everybody. There's plenty of seating. It's the Wool Bowl. We can fit the whole town in there. So come on out. There's going to be the Goddard Rocket Band is going to be doing a show titled Piggy. I think that's their competition show. So they get a little practice in front of a big audience here. The Roswell High Big Red Band, well, they're going to be doing their performance show, which is actually holiday themed here, Dia de los Muertos. Also, Brendel Middle School Band, Sierra Middle School Band, Mesa Middle School, and Mountain View Middle School also have band performances Monday evening, 6 p.m. at the Wool Bowl. Come on out for that. So
it's going to be a heck of a show.
Oh, it's going to be a great thing. Just come out and root it. Pretty much all of our band kids in the city of Roswell are going to be at the Wool Bowl showing off their awesome talents here. So with that being said, here is our interview with band director Kevin Everett here for the Goddard High Band. Enjoy.
And welcome back to halftime here as homecoming weekend for the Goddard Rockets. Joining us on the phone is the band director for the Goddard High School Band, Kevin Everett, joining us on the phone today. Good morning, sir. How's life treating you today?
Oh, everything's good. Everything's good. It's a beautiful fall.
Good deal. Well, we're full on into the school year. The band's been going for several months now. Talk about this year's band as far as like students and is it senior heavy? A lot of new faces. What's this year's Goddard band look like?
So the band's actually pretty evenly proportioned between all the classes. We're a little light on seniors, but not tremendously so. So it's pretty good balance, pretty good mix of experience levels.
I would imagine you kind of want some of that because you need your seniors and juniors, your upperclassmen to kind of serve as leaders, mentors for the younger band folks. So you kind of want a little mix there. I'm thinking that's probably a good thing overall, right?
Yeah, that's correct. You're absolutely right.
Good deal. So, as far as competitions and stuff go, does that a lot of that happen now, or is that later in the year? And a lot of it is just prepping each week to get ready for those competitions.
Right. So obviously we play at the home games, and folks can come and see us play the halftime show. It is our competition show. It's the same thing we take to competitions. So we affectionately refer to Bandtober as the month that's about to start here.
Okay.
We've got five competitions in addition to the parade and football games and all the other stuff we do. So we have 5 competitions in the month of October.
Okay.
So it's a very, very busy month for us. And, they're all over the state. We're going to Portales. We're going to Las Cruces. We're going to Rio Rancho. So lots of travel and lots of good times.
For the band, always, because every performance you want to do your best, but so is the game nights the practice nights, or I mean, like what's more pressure? Is it the competitions, or is it getting it right at game night?
You know what? Honestly, every time the band goes out, I want them to do the very best they can. So the games are obviously preparation, but we want the games to be just as good as the competitions. And so the rule of thumb is, you want a competition, you want to think to yourself, what would our worst performance get us? Like, in the past, 50 times we've done run-throughs. Like, what would the worst one of those get us? Because that could happen, right?
Sure.
And so that's kind of where you want to be. But at the end of the day, it's all pressure. You always want the kids to go out and do well and show what they've learned and show off their hard work. So I feel kind of the same about all of them.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's, and here's actually, I'm kind of curious when it comes to competition time, obviously when we talk about the judging and stuff, the performance, doing the performance correctly is a big part of that. But what are some of the other, how do they get to where they're inspecting uniforms and making sure there's uniformity there? I mean, how stringent does the competition side get as far as what they're critiquing the band on?
So to go down a little bit of a marching band rabbit hole, yeah. So we don't actually there isn't like uniform inspections anymore.
Okay.
Those were really big in the kind of 70s and 80s.
Okay.
They definitely have moved away from those in the modern era. So essentially, you have music performance,
okay,
visual performance, which is how well each individual performs their roles marching.
Okay.
And then you have musical effect and visual effect, which is how well the music and visual components tie together to effectively create an emotionally impactful product.
Okay.
And then you have general effect, which is like kind of everything. Like how is the whole show taken sort of holistically? How effective is it in telling the story you want to tell or conveying the message you want to convey?
Gotcha.
And so, yeah, so there's definitely a certain level of judging that's just like, are you right or are you wrong, right? But then there's another sort of level of judging of like, how artistic is it?
Okay.
How meaningful is the show?
Gotcha.
So it runs pretty deep still.
Interesting. So I'm just curious, does one carry more weight than the other, or are they equal in as far as the way that the scoring goes?
So it depends a little bit on the competition you go to. Generally, the effects scores, the artistry, is weighted a little more heavily than the technical proficiency.
Okay.
It is important to remember, though, that having really low technical proficiency will affect that artistry score. Like if you have wrong notes all over the place, you're not going to convey your message as
Right.
beautifully as you would if everything was correct. So
Makes
although... Yeah, so so one is kind of a component of the other, but yeah, that effect score is typically weighted a little heavier.
Interesting. So what is typically for the band? Does it start in the summer and goes the whole school year for them, or is pretty much band an entire school year activity for these students?
Yeah, so we have so there are several components to it. We start in July with marching band.
Okay.
And then marching band goes until basically the end of October for most groups. In terms of being we'll come play at playoff games and stuff. But in terms of being like a competitive or that sort of endeavor. But both bands here also have concert bands. So those perform through the winter and into the spring. We have honor groups that the kids try out for those. The concert bands themselves have events that they go to in typically like April, May. We have jazz bands that do events throughout the year. And then we also have indoor color guard and indoor percussion groups, which is sort of like indoor marching band stuff. And those meet, they're called Winter Drumline and Winter Guard. And those meet through the fall and into the early spring, typically wrapping up end of March, early April. So we definitely stay very busy year round.
Interesting. It just spawned another gee whiz, just curious question. I imagine it's uncommon, but I can't imagine it's not unheard of for students to maybe play different instruments in different parts of the band sometimes. Is that ever a thing? Because I imagine you get some kids that are just, you put an instrument in front of them and they're good at it. They just have that gift. You give them a drum, they're going to nail it. You give them a clarinet, they're going to nail that too. You know what I mean? Do you have any students that ever like to mix it up a little bit, or is it pretty much no, you get your focus and that's what you focus on?
So we do always want to make sure that the students have a primary instrument that they continue to develop on.
Sure.
Because they're basically, you can think of it in two sides. There's technical proficiency at the instrument, and there's musical proficiency. They're just overall musicianship.
Gotcha.
What you don't want is you don't want them moving instruments around so much that their technical proficiency limits their ability to develop as a musician.
Gotcha.
Right? And so you do want to be careful about that. Now, that having been said, I do have a bunch of students who play different instruments in my jazz band than they play in marching band or concert band. And I have some students who come in and play like on the winter drum line who don't typically play percussion. So we do have opportunities for them to come in at the high school level and try some different instruments and do some things like that.
Yeah, I just kind of, because, at that age, they're it's always throw everything at the wall and see what sticks kind of thing. And so I figure students that have the musical ability generally like to, have a bit of a repertoire of stuff to do with it. So that's cool.
Yeah.
But let me change gears here before they make us wrap up here. Obviously, you were talking about the traveling and all the different competitions and everything that the band goes to. I know where a lot of that happens because of the boosters, and even you and the Roswell High Band work in concert, no pun intended, to really fundraise and to work together on that kind of stuff. So let me ask you, for people listening, what's the best way to support the boosters and help you guys have plenty of funding for every trip and everything that these band mates want to do?
Yeah, so anybody who wants to support either Goddard High School or Roswell High School bands, we do have booster organizations that are 501c3s. So any sort of corporate or personal donations can be counted as charitable contributions if anybody wants to just help by giving. Also keeping an eye on the myriad fundraisers we do. Car washes, mattress sales. We just had ours about a week ago. Roswell High will have theirs, I think, in the spring, and we bring a mattress store in. We sell mattresses. We get a cut of those proceeds. Buying, and even simple things like buying 50-50 tickets if you're at the game.
Yeah.
You have a chance to win some money, and it helps us out. So anything like that is a huge help for us. From the, like I said, just from the direct donations, which we're happy to have from anybody who wants to support us that way, to just being involved when we have some fundraisers and some other opportunities.
Good deal. Well, and so folks, support, and I'm telling you right now, I just from talking to band folks on both schools over the years, it's they get some funding through the school and everything, but there's so many moving parts there that logistically it's just financially impossible for them to do all that. So those boosters play an integral role in making sure that the kids have the uniforms, the hotel, the travel, everything's covered so they can focus on performing as a band. So parents, band supporters, everyone, the music lovers out there, if you want to do a great thing to help out, support both band boosters, the Goddard High School and the Roswell High, they both could use your support. So good deal. Is there anything we wanted to make sure we told the public about the band that we that I'd skipped or didn't get a chance to talk about?
The only thing I'd really like everybody to know and just understand, if you're at the game, if you're watching the kids play, whether it's the Goddard High School band, a Roswell High School band, or a visiting band, is just to keep in mind, I don't think people understand that we put, to do those 10 minutes of music, we put hundreds of hours of work in. These kids are out at 7 a.m., they're out late, they give up weekends, and just to keep in mind when you're seeing that 10-minute show product is a result of hundreds and hundreds of hours of work that high school students essentially do just for the love of it. And I think that those kids really deserve a lot of appreciation for that.
Anybody that's ever tried to get a large group of people to do all the same thing at the same time can understand the challenges right there. It is like you said. I'm going to guess that every single member of the band, and it doesn't matter if it's the Goddard band or any other band, they are there because they're dedicated. Because, like you said, this isn't a 9-to-5 show up and done. They live, breathe, eat, sleep band. When they're not doing school and they're that the other aspects, like they're making sure that band performance is. I imagine a lot of these bandmates are at night before they go to bed going over the lines in their head or looking at the notes in their head. You know what I mean? It's just they're probably dreaming it. So the best way is support it. Come out, cheer them on. Come out to their events when the performances are there, or if they're maybe it's during district play when maybe the bands are in the parking lot doing a little thing before the game. Come out and support all that. It's fun and it's great, and it really shows that the band, these kids, that how much we appreciate what they do. So come on out and be a part of it. Good deal. Kevin, thank you very much for spending a few minutes with us, and we look forward to seeing the band, which it is homecoming, so there's a lot of other stuff. So as we're doing this, you might be seeing them on the field right now. So. But Kevin, thank you for spending some time with us, and we'd love to get you on the morning show, and maybe around some of these competitions we can get some of the band members in and talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Thank you so much, Mike.
All right, thank you. Good deal.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Personalized service, we also offer parts and service for your existing household appliances. We offer financing and delivery options as well. Don't make that big box store mistake. Come see us at Roswell Appliance Outlet today at 600 South Main in Roswell, or call 575-363-9236.
Roswell Appliance Outlet, a proud supporter of Roswell Sports.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
It used to be printing was boring business cards and lifeless letterhead, but now it's bright, powerful, and it's on more than paper. At Southwest Printers, they bring your project to life and on just about any surface. Card magnets, cups, mugs, you name it. How about bright banners, colorful brochures, and rack cards that rock? And yes, they still print business cards, but if they're boring, that's on you. Southwest Printers, committed, competitive, and local. 110 North Pennsylvania in Roswell, online at swprint.com.
ENMU Open House Preview Day for high school students is Saturday, October 28th on campus in Portales. High school students and their parents can get information about admission and scholarships, find out about potential majors, get a specialized campus tour, and have a chance to win great prizes, including a $500 scholarship. Come visit campus and learn about our safe, family-friendly college environment. Sign up today at enmu.edu/open house. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success. That's what we're about.
Okay, here we go. Welcome back. Second half action down in Artesia. Goddard Rocket Football on KSVPTV.com, 1061 Fierro. I'm Coach Deck, joined by Mike Winters. And Mike, just a big show out from Artesia in the first half. A lot of Goddard turnovers, a lot of Goddard mistakes, but Artesia really showing why they're one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah, Artesia's playing great football right now, and it's showing on the field here. So, but Goddard does start the ball here to start the second half. We do have a running clock.
And Silva had a nice kickoff return, in case you missed that, to open up the third quarter. So Goddard will be taking over on their own 37-yard line. Bone. There's a lead to the right. Silva. Nice gain, about 8 yards.
Just like that, they're near midfield. Which I imagine for the coach, it opens up the playbook. When you're not starting your plays at your own 5, and it definitely allows a lot more options for the offense here. And so if they can get a quick score here, we get back in this a little bit.
Well, and first down's key for any offense, but I would say it's very important for Goddard's style of offense, mostly run.
Sure.
Ground and pound, so you want to get a positive play on first down. You don't want to be second and long, third and long, and so getting that nice first down run opens up the whole playbook, and there Nate Reed takes it off the left side, going to pick up a first down into Artesia's territory. So Goddard rolling here. Nice to see Goddard come out to start the third quarter with a little momentum, staying positive, and knowing this team and knowing this coaching staff. I know their message in the locker room was positive, trying to rally the boys, and this team's never going to quit. They're going to keep fighting till the end, and showing it here in the first couple plays in the third quarter.
Well, we are in district play, and every point counts.
Nope. Toss to the right. Silva picks up a couple. Bring up a 2nd and 8. He'll give him 1. 2nd and 9.
Of course, as of right now, Roswell Coyotes are your 1 seed in the state, but your 2 and 3 are sitting right here on the football field right now with Artesia at the 2 seed and your Goddard Rockets at that 3 seed.
Yeah, and that's one thing that's real common with this district. It's the toughest district in the state every year, but there's the whole dynamic of you go through the district season, and then you more than likely are going to play each other again in the playoffs,
Absolutely.
Oh, and there's a pressure off the edge, a sack and a fumble. Ball's loose. And
not signaling one way or another.
It's Artesia football. So
oh man,
there's pressure off the left side of Goddard's offensive line. I think it was a blitz. And Dom got hit from behind while he was throwing. Ball comes out. So again, Goddard has a good drive, but just can't keep it going.
It's that 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's been like that all night. Every time they gain a little momentum, then a turnover or something that hurts the Rockets just seems to happen.
Play action or RPO, one or the other. I think it was just a straight play action.
Taking about 5 there, maybe.
Yeah, fakes the wide zone, just throws it out to the left, curl route, complete.
Sometimes they do make it look easy. It's just basics, and they have a real, you know what I mean? When you watch off the Artesia offense work,
they're going to run it wide there. Wide zone.
Oh, it might be a horse collar. Yeah, there's the flags. There's a Goddard player who you saw him kind of grab the back of the jersey there and pull the Bulldog down.
So penalties have hurt Goddard as well. Tough to see from here if it was actually in his nameplate on the back there, if he just grabbed the jersey below that.
It looks like he got a hold of at the collar, or where the shirt and yanked from there. Maybe a piece of the shoulder pad or whatever, the neck part.
So Artesia 1st and 10. Goddard 16-yard line, 2x2 look, gun to the left. Estrada in the shotgun. He's going to switch it to gun right, narrow down the split, get more protection out there. Going to throw the out route to the right, complete to Kahn. Kahn's had a big game as well for Artesia.
And Goddard was getting the pressure on that play. If he held on that ball one more second, the defensive end was about ready to eat his lunch. He just was about a step behind.
And Ethan Kahn is also a great track athlete for Artesia as well. Him and Diego Duran. They're going to get a hold on Goddard there on the slot fade. And I got to get a shout out to Ethan Kahn's dad, Matt Kahn. So a few weeks ago during a broadcast, there were so many penalties that Coach Roybal and I were starting to wonder what the state record is for penalties called in a game. And Matt Kahn knows everything. And he went and looked that up and told me what it was, but I didn't get it until the end of the game. And so I'm going to look it up right now.
I don't think we're that close tonight.
But just as I didn't get a chance to shout him out during that game.
Oh yeah, I used to interview Matt all the time back when I used to do the morning show here in Artesia.
So Matt Kahn, record is 45 penalties in one game for 451 yards combined, both teams. So anyways.
And Artesia adds another touchdown with a run in from the outside. They just swept right and swung it into the end zone for 6.
So Artesia capitalizes on Goddard's turnover.
I like that job. Ride on the back of the chariot and ring a bell.
Yeah. It's like Gladiator 2 there.
Of course, I'm a fat guy. They be mad at me for sitting on the back there.
Well, those are pretty sturdy wheels there, Mike. I don't know.
Yeah, but the guys in front would be angry.
It would be fun for you either way.
That's right, till they don't.
That's all that matters, Mike.
That's right. All right, and extra point good. Yeah, 48-0 here. You want to go ahead and take a break?
Sure.
All right, it is 7:05 left here in the third quarter. Artesia leads 48-0. We'll be back after this from Bob Reed Pest Control.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of Southeast New Mexico.
Artesia 48-0, 7:05, third quarter, kicking off deep to Goddard. Goddard has another opportunity just to get something going, feel good, stay positive, keep fighting. There's Silva. Makes one guy miss, but then Artesia's there. Tackle.
Still good, pretty good field position there. They're about their own 28, look like, near the 30.
So Goddard trying to get something going here.
Looks like the 29.
I know these kids, they are not going to quit. They're going to keep fighting. Be nice to see us put together a drive and get in the end zone.
Well, I imagine getting scores and things because, you know, if we have to get down to tiebreakers and stuff for district stuff, that's the stuff that comes into play. So you want to keep playing your hardest because you never know when that 6 points you get here might be the difference for in a tiebreaker somewhere.
Well, and, you know, you got to play again next week and in the playoffs as well. So you want to try to keep your head up and keep fighting. And there's pain. Bringing the pain and on the fullback give.
And you're kind of curious because, you know, they look here at the 3 seed. You lose to the 2 seed. Does that drop you down as much or, you know, because of who you're playing? I mean, so I'd be curious to see what the...
Well, I think PV would have a good chance at that 3 over us because they'll win their district and then they beat us head to head.
Right.
But then, you know, I do see Goddard being the 4, and then obviously there's next week's games as well. I mean, this is just speaking like as
sure. Yeah, we're just pontificating.
As of today, you know, we would say that. There's an option to the right. Silva spins around, cuts back. Artesia all over that one.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see here, just because I mean, obviously for Goddard, this makes next week's game that much more important to
definitely
get the win at home.
And obviously, and obviously the Goddard-Roswell game is as big as it gets for the city of Roswell. So big rivalry game.
Who's technically the home team next week? Is it Goddard or Roswell? I don't even remember.
Let me try to imagine what it looked like last year.
Yeah, it's whatever the opposite of last year was.
I want to say Goddard will be the visiting team technically.
Okay.
But
so technically they're on the road all of district play.
But I could be wrong about that as well. So I'm just trying to remember.
So they kind of got the short straw this year with all their district games technically on the road, even though, you know, the Roswell game's in their home stadium. But they don't get to be on the side of the field they used to.
So first down Goddard, own 41-yard line, bone backfield, north cut, split to the right. Ramirez under center. The Dom sneak going to fall forward about 7 yards, gets an assist, gets a push from behind.
I gotta say, there's some years where Artesia incorporates more black in their uniforms and others when they don't. I kind of like when they put more black into the uniform. I think it makes it look sharp.
And I believe that Artesia used to wear all black.
Yeah, I think back in the day, yeah.
I don't know how far back in the day. Someone in this box would have to tell me, but I believe Artesia used to wear all black.
Yeah.
So I think the black trim is probably a tribute to that era. And there's a lead up the middle to Nate Reed, fighting for some yards out there, and bring up a 3rd and 2. 3:21 and running.
Fourth quarter score, Roswell 35, Mayfield 0.
Heard that there. Looks like Roswell's up now 35-0 over Mayfield in the 3rd quarter. So that one has a running clock going too.
Quarterback sneak by Dom, going to pick up the first down. Into Artesia's territory.
Goddard's put some time on the clock for this drive here. You know, obviously you want to see them score, but this also gives a chance for the defense to get a little rest too. They've spent a lot of time on that field, so I'm sure they're pretty thankful for the extra time here.
Oh, ball's loose. I think Goddard jumped back on it, though.
I was going to say, did I just jinx it?
Announcer's jinx. I do it all the time, Mike. All the time. Especially volleyball. I'm really bad with the announcer's jinx. Speaking of volleyball, Goddard volleyball tomorrow will be hosting Santee, making a long trip in. Santee always has a great volleyball team.
Yeah, let's fill ground zero up and root on the Lady Rockets there.
I'll be calling that one. So GRV, number 1 or number 2 in the state, kind of going back and forth against Artesia. I think Artesia's 1 right now.
Good deal.
And then you have Portales sitting there, top 3 or 4, St. Pius as well, volleyball tight. So GRV tomorrow, come out for that against Santee. And right now, Goddard football having their best drive of the game so far, trying to fight and get something going.
Absolutely. And if you can't be out at the at Ground Zero tomorrow, we will have a video. That's where he'll be working. KSVPTV.com. Just click on that Goddard Rockets channel there, and you'll find it. Same place you're looking for that, watching that football right now.
And girls soccer tomorrow as well. We'll play, I believe, Artesia at home. So Goddard girls soccer, big one tomorrow over at Cielo. Go and check that one out after volleyball's over. So long day of Goddard athletics. There's Deshaun Young sprinting, getting a first down. Deshaun Young showing off the speed.
Nice gain there.
Backup quarterback in. Goddard boys soccer on Thursday got a big win over Artesia 2-1.
Nice.
So soccer boys fighting for that district championship. It's tied. I think Artesia's in first right now, but Goddard with the big win over Artesia, and so boys soccer battling, girls soccer tomorrow, and GRV, Goddard Rocket volleyball, and Goddard Rocket football. There's Deshaun Young flying off the edge. Artesia's going to get that one. Young fighting for yards.
He may have got back.
May have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. He actually might have lost one. Well, let's see what they spotted.
Looks like about no gain.
Yeah, about no gain.
So good job by Young getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like they calling a timeout.
Yep.
Oh, we're into the third quarter.
Well, that'll be end of the third. So we'll take our end of third quarter timeout. We'll be back. KSVPTV.com, 1061 Fierro, Roll Blue.
We'll see you in 60 seconds after this from UNM and Dion's Pizza, Salad, and Subs.
Rosa, have you decided where you're going to college yet?
There's so many choices.
4 years, 40 years. What does the future look like? How will you ignite it? This is where the future gets fueled, where ideas come to life and identities flourish. This is where we define opportunity as individuals and as a pack. Being a Lobo is about so much more than the classes you take. It's about the mark you make on your world, because the journey starts here, but it never ends. What will you ignite?
Of the Roswell community and is the perfect place for team dinners, family gatherings, and all your catering needs. Stop by Dion's in their beautiful restaurant at 1350 South Main Street in Roswell for the best pizza, salads, and subs in town. Or visit Dion's.com to order ahead for dine-in or for a super fast pickup. That's Dion's.com to see the full menu and order ahead. Thanks, Roswell, for letting Dion's celebrate the community they love. Dion's, where great food and good people meet.
Goddard started the fourth quarter. It'll be 2nd and 10 in Artesia territory on the 36-yard line, middle of the field. Deshaun Young at quarterback. This will be a spread look. Trips left. Gun right. Silva's back there with Young. Castillo split to the right. Counter with quarterback.
And no gain there. Maybe. He may have got a yard. Well, now it looks like he's no gain. I think this is probably the farthest the Rocket offense has been in Artesia territory.
It is. This is a nice drive for Goddard.
Yeah.
Trying to get something going. Trips left. Castillo split to the right, gun right. Young. Oh, he pitches it. Silva with a good catch, and he's off to the races. Gets out of bounds.
Nice.
Up the sideline, gaining about 15 yards or so.
They're now in the red zone. All right.
Do we have a red zone sponsor? Dion's Pizza Red Zone?
It sounds good to me. Of course, any zone's a good Dion's Pizza.
There you go. I agree.
Well, actually, I'm wrong. They're on the 21, so they're just outside the red zone.
We're just outside the Dion's red zone there.
Still good for Dion's, though.
Yeah. 2-by-2, gun left, Young in the shotgun. Quarterback lead. Young going to pick up about 4.
Now they're in the red zone.
Down to the 18-yard line. Closer to the right hash than the middle. Roy Ball will come on with the play. See if Goddard takes some shots to the end zone here. Gonna throw it up for Castillo. Fighting for it. There it is. Back, and there you go. Young to Castillo on the fade. Young with the touchdown pass, and that's big for Deshaun Young because a couple games ago had the pass of his life, deep ball, and it got called back by penalty. So there he gets a little redemption and gets the touchdown pass. Shot out Deshaun Young.
It was a nice play by the Goddard Rocket football team. He was wide open in the end zone. They fooled the Bulldog defense big time on that one.
And Castillo, nice adjustment midair. Kind of comes back to it, uses that big body in good hands. Here's the PAT. Snap, hold, kick. It's good. Northcutt. Nice kick through. Kermode with the hold. So Goddard, nice drive. Nice to see that. 48-7 Artesia, but Goddard has to feel good about that one. Never quit. Keep fighting.
Absolutely.
So we'll take a short timeout, and we'll be back for the kickoff. Goddard Rocket football. Roll blue.
Right after this from Central Valley Electric.
October is National Cooperative Month, and as a Central Valley Electric Cooperative member, you are much more than just a customer. You're a co-op owner. At CVE, we are here to power your life so you can do all the things you need to grow. We are better when we grow together. It's National Co-op Month, and CVE wants to thank our members for being the heart of the co-op. Thank you for being a co-op owner and a customer of Central Valley Electric Cooperative.
Bulldog Bowl as 9:26 left in the ball game. Your Goddard Rockets just got on the board. It is now 48-7 as they get ready to kick it off here to the Artesia Bulldogs. It's been a tough one so far tonight, but it's good to see this last drive, they needed that. They needed some success, and they got it here, and they can build off that.
Definitely, and there's onside kick, and Goddard will get it, I think.
Well, they're signaling. Let's see what the ref says. Well, there's a flag just came out. Did it go 10 yards? Is that the problem, maybe?
That might be the discussion, but it definitely went 10.
And a set of keys, Toyota car, if you're in the press box on the north side door, which are your keys.
They're still trying to figure out what's going on here as the refs are having a little powwow right at center field on the Bulldog.
A very long powwow.
Yeah. Looks like they're saying it's Goddard ball. Oh, no, it was Artesia ball?
They're going to say Artesia ball.
Oh, wow.
But they're not making a call.
So, was it a turnover? Or did they recover?
They must be saying the ball didn't go 10, but I thought it did.
Well, then it would be a re-kick, right? Or do they just give the ball?
They would just give the ball to us.
Okay. Okay. Because I think NFL, they re-kick, don't they? If you don't go 10.
Well, yeah, you're right, because we had the recovery, so it would be a re-kick. So they couldn't decline the penalty, in other words.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't have any idea what happened there.
What it ended up with Artesia at the ball right at the 50.
Yep. High snap. New quarterback in for Artesia, showing off the speed.
Wow.
Isaac Cesares.
He kind of knifed his way through the Goddard secondary there. He didn't get dropped till, looks like about the 33, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, he must have stepped out because it looked like he got a little farther down the field. Maybe he stepped out before. .41 left in the ball game. Artesia up 48-7 here.
Bobbled snap. Cesares gets it. He's off, running, making space. Goddard comes up with the tackle.
He may have got back to the line.
Bills with the nice tackle from Goddard.
Yeah.
.757 and running. Artesia up 48-7. A lot of backups in for Artesia and Goddard.
Well, this is valuable playing experience for your starters of next year.
Breaks a tackle. That's 25. Diego Lopez. Kermode in there on the tackle for Goddard. So offsetting unsportsmanlike, both teams.
We'll just do it over again. Looks like Roswell High is up 42-8 over Mayfield with about 7 minutes left in that ball game. So they're about the same point we are, about 7:19 according to their clock. So they're right on pace with us.
So this will bring up a third down for Artesia. Goddard's 29-yard line left hash. Cesares in the gun, trips right. Goddard showing pressure. Bills out there, might be flying off the edge. Here comes Kermode as well. Screen. Goddard jumps on that one.
Yeah, they had that corralled. They sniffed that one out.
61, Freddie Nasrallah. Tracks down the back, sniffs out the screen. Good job by Freddie there.
Absolutely.
I left him. I forget everything.
Quarterback lead up the middle. George Garcia with the stop. So Goddard's defense going to get off the field. Good job by Goddard.
Nice job. Big stop.
Forces the 4 and out. And so Artesia up 48-7, but Goddard trying to get back-to-back touchdowns.
It's good to see. Good to see they get
and
some success for the defense tonight. They needed that.
Like we said, you know, these kids are going to keep fighting, never quit. You know, the coaching staff will maintain a positive message of fight on, and we're seeing it.
Absolutely.
Deshaun Young in the shotgun. Quarterback lead to the left. Good cut. Deshaun, first down.
He rumbled for 10 there.
Deshaun Young, senior, number 85. Also plays defensive end for Goddard, a little bit of tight end.
I've noticed Goddard's having more success when they go right up the middle. Like when they try to go outside, that's where Artesia is able to chase them down. But if they keep it inside the hash marks, they're finding success there.
Yeah, Artesia has a lot of speed on defense as well. And like you said, running right at them is the way to go. And Deshaun Young's doing it. He's going to sprint out to the left.
Ooh. He trucked right into that Bulldog defender.
Deshaun Young, the truck sticker.
I don't know if he made the tackle or he just got in the way when he fell over because he mowed him through.
So Deshaun Young doing work out there.
Yeah.
4:42 in running. Goddard 49-yard line, 2x2. Gun left. Young steps up in the pocket. He's going to run again. He's got more space. Deshaun Young, go.
Look at this. They're doing a little rallying here late in the fourth.
Second and 1. Into Artesia territory, 42-yard line. Left hash. 4 minutes and counting. Goddard trying to get another touchdown. 2x2. Young, option right. Pitch. Silva. Going to cut it back again. Now he's running wide. He's got a lot of space here. If he can hit the Jets. He's going.
He turned the corner.
Johnny Silva, he ran all the way to Artesia's sideline, stopped, ran all the way to Goddard's sideline, and then turns upfield.
Yeah.
Nice gain. So Goddard.
He ran about 1,000 yards to get 20, but he did it.
Showed a lot of pride.
Absolutely.
And a lot of fight out here. 48-7 Artesia, but Goddard in the red zone. 19-yard line for Artesia. Trips right. Gun to the left. Young. Running lead to the left. Nice gain, about 6 yards. Goddard with 3 timeouts. So we'll have opportunities to use those, make sure we get shots to the end zone.
Absolutely.
Trips left into the boundary. Gun left with Young. Castillo. Running another fade ball. Castillo fighting for it.
You got it?
There's a flag on the play. They were both fighting for position down there. We'll see who they call it on.
That could go either way. They were both kind of grabbing each other.
Well, and Castillo's going up for the ball.
Right.
But then the Artesia defender did get a hand on it as well.
Of course, it looked like the pass was a little short, so I think the Goddard receiver almost had to play a little defense on that.
They're going to call it on Artesia, so.
Okay. Good.
Good job by Castillo fighting for that. Good job by Young. Buy more time in the pocket. And giving this guy a chance. First and goal. 7-yard line. Goddard trying to punch one in. Young, quarterback lead, trying to get wide, breaks one tackle. Gonna get 1 yard on the play.
Almost turned that corner. But again, back to that point. Artesia's got speed, and if you try to go outside on them tonight, they're shutting it all down.
Yep.
Got a minute 47 left in the ball game. Running clock. Artesia leads 48-7 here over the Goddard Rockets. Got a whistle. Delay game or offsides? Offsides. All right, move it up a few more. They'll put the Goddard Rockets on the 3. Making it 2nd and 3.
Deshaun Young, let's see if he keeps that run up the middle, try to get in the end zone. He's going to fake the option, the keep, fighting for yards, and he's in.
That's in.
Deshaun Young, not a boy. Deshaun Young getting time at quarterback and capitalizing on it. Throws the touchdown pass to Castillo. And then Mike, he's been running all over the place too, and then he punches that one in.
Absolutely. Good effort.
So 48-13, PAT pending.
Does that stop the running clock?
I believe the conversions do for PATs. I believe they stop.
Does that put him within 35? I'm bad at math. Let's see, 48-14.
I think he would have to. Yes, that does take away the running clock now.
But we only have a minute left in the ball game, so you want to keep it here? You want to take a break?
We can keep it here.
All right. Believe it or not, we played our commercials. So
there we go.
We are caught up.
So Goddard, the pride, the fight, the never quit. You get two second half touchdowns. So Goddard next week, the big rivalry game against Roswell High. And so Goddard, we have to rebound quick and
absolutely
and go and play another big one down in the Wool Bowl. And I know these kids and coaches, they're gonna be fired up and ready for that one, and that'll be fun next week.
Absolutely. And then of course Artesia will take on Mayfield to wrap up their season next week. So
this will put Artesia at 1-1 in district, Goddard 1-1 in district. Sounds like Roswell High is going to win. They'll be 2-0. So Roswell, chance to play for district championship next week. And then, like we talked about earlier, then all the playoff seeding comes out, and we just do it all again in the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. But more than likely, we're going to see at least two, maybe all three of our teams probably get a first-round bye. That's the plan anyway here for that first round of the state playoffs.
I think so, yeah. I think that's
definitely two, but I think all three of these district teams will probably. And who knows? Mayfield will squeak in there too. They won't be a top 4 seed, but they're good enough to get into the playoffs, aren't they?
Definitely,
yeah,
yes.
They're in the top 16 or whatever. I haven't seen the rankings that far down, but I knew they were in there.
Yeah, Mayfield probably be a top 8 or 9 for sure. Obviously, Deming Gadsden winner will produce a pretty high seed out of that district. You have PV, they'll win that district and probably be the 3 if I had to guess. But again, a long way out.
Of course, if Goddard wins next week, then
and
they're gonna the bare minimum keep that 3. They may even shoot up one.
And that's just kind of us talking as of tonight, right now. But
we're doing what an armchair quarterbacking just like everybody else is right now.
Yep. Option. Goddard Swarm, Dylan Kermode, Bills.
Defense.
George Garcia, Payne, all in on the tackle. Playing hard out there. Love it.
Goddard defense playing a lot like that Artesia defense been playing tonight. They were right there. Almost as soon as the snap, there was a Goddard Rocket defender. I'm guessing smelling the breath of the QB.
Yeah.
He was right there.
That was quick. Probably the last play of the game. 30 seconds to go. Option. He's got some space. He's out in the open field. Oh, and he's going to score.
Oh, wow.
Wow, on the 18 option, pitch off the edge. Goddard was in man coverage, and they got a block out on the edge, and that's number 44. Vendor.
Well, that's one way to put an exclamation point on this ball game.
Yeah.
Still 8 seconds on the clock, so there'll be an extra point, maybe a kickoff here, and then we'll call it good. Got to say, good job to the Rocket faithful. They just about filled up that visitor side tonight. Of course, there's a few less now as people making their way back home. But I would say that was about 90% full of Goddard fans on that other side of the field there. So
yeah, and didn't get the result that we wanted tonight. But like I said, long way to go. Big crosstown rivalry next week, then playoff seeding, and like we've been saying all night, and then coming in before the game, Artesia just a phenomenal football team.
Absolutely.
One of the best teams that they've ever had, and they've had a lot of good ones.
Sure.
And so really just an outstanding performance by them. Goddard, we will regroup, fight on, pride, never quit, and get ready for next week against Roswell.
Absolutely. And that'll be a game. I mean, yeah, Roswell's great, but it's a division rivalry. You know what I mean? It's just it's your brothers and sisters. If anybody knows you better, it's those folks, and that's what you got going on with that game next week. So it's anybody's match.
So 8 seconds left.
I imagine they'll do their short kick, kind of what they've been doing all night here.
Well, and it should be back to a running clock, but it really probably won't matter.
It's 8 seconds.
Change of possession, and then
I imagine they'll scoot this thing around so it kills the 8 seconds and call it good. They'll skip it up the field. He buried it deep.
Castillo, this will be the last play of the game. He's trying to get wide, trying to turn on the Jets. And that'll be the last play. The clock is going to run out.
And that is the ball game. Buchanan says it's so. Well, it is a final here at the Bulldog Bowl. The Artesia Bulldogs victorious over the Goddard Rockets. Final score 54-14. You want to take our break and then wrap this game up? All right, we will take a quick commercial break, and then Coach and I will wrap up this ball game. Don't go away. You're listening to Goddard Rocket Football right here on 106.1 FM, Fierro.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival,
in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
Business.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
today. So Artesia wins the ball game 54-14. It was all Artesia at the start of the game. Goddard just couldn't quite get anything going. But then in the second half, Goddard came out, showed a lot of heart, a lot of pride, never quit. Got in the end zone a couple times, and we're looking for that type of momentum going into a big rivalry game next week against Roswell. Artesia goes to 1-1 in district. Goddard 1-1 as well. And Artesia will play Mayfield next week, and then, like I said, Goddard, Roswell. So district is tough. Artesia, one of the best football teams they've ever had, and they've had a lot of great ones, and they really showed it tonight.
Absolutely. Tip of the cap to the Artesia Bulldog team. They played an excellent football game tonight. They were a complete football team from start to finish. They played great. Goddard Rockets, the turnovers killed them. They could, if they could somehow, and to be honest, that's a self-inflicted one. If they correct that and could hold on to that ball, I think we would have had a closer ball game here tonight. So, but that being said, lessons to learn to take into next week. So I got a feeling they're gonna be working on a lot of ball control this week to make sure what the turnovers tonight will not carry over to next week here. So that's probably one of the big notes I'm going to guess that Coach will work on them this week from. So of course you'll find out when you do your pregame interview later this week.
So we will see you next week for Goddard Roswell on KSVPTV.com. And then, like I said, catch Goddard Rocket Volleyball tomorrow against Santa T. I'll be calling that one. And then Goddard Girls Soccer, we'll start right after that over at Cielo as well. So big day for Goddard Athletics tomorrow, volleyball and girls soccer. And then we will see you next week. For Mike Winters, I'm Coach Deck. Mike Winters, got any final words?
Yeah, want to remind folks, if you're just before you turn off the radio here, don't forget on Monday night is the Citywide School Band Night at the Wool Bowl, 6 p.m. All of your marching bands from your high schools and your middle schools. The Goddard Rocket Band will be doing their show titled Piggy, their competition show. The Big Red Band at Roswell High will be doing their performance show called Dia de los Muertos. And then also performances from the Brendo Middle, Sierra Middle, Mesa Middle, and Mountain View Middle School bands as well, too. Again, that's Monday, the 23rd, 6 p.m. Free event. Bring the whole family. We have a Wool Bowl full of seats ready for you to come on out and enjoy the band. So,
it's going to be awesome.
So come support those kids and all the band students throughout all of Roswell.
Good deal.
All right. Well, I guess that's going to do it for us.
Awesome. We will see you next time.
Thank you, Coach Deck.
Thank you.
We're going to sign off here at the Bulldog Bowl. Thank you for listening tonight to Goddard Rocket Football right here on 106.1 FM Fierro and at KSVPTV.com. Have a good evening. We'll talk to you next week.
That concludes this presentation of Sports on Fierro 106.1 FM. Sports on Fierro 106.1 FM is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Business Notions, Calici's Frozen Custard, Central Valley Electric, Dion's Pizzas, ENMU Portales, and ENMU Roswell, Moppet and Brown Dentistry, Maze Lumber, Oasis Computers, Pecos Valley Equipment, Pepsi, Plateau, Richland Dodge Chrysler Jeep and Ram, and Richland Chevrolet Buick, Roswell Seed Company, Southwest Printers, Trustmark Roofing, the University of New Mexico, Wakefield Oil, and Wakefield Oil Express. Thanks for tuning into this presentation of Sports on Fierro 106.1 FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.